Hello, hello. Welcome in, my friends. It's Dion at the Blushing Mint. Thank you for dropping by today. I hope you guys are doing absolutely fantastic. As you can see, it's time once again for another hashtag TBM 2025 weekly challenge video. We are set for week 30. Week 30 is what we are working on this week. And so let's dive right into what our prompts are this week. So for this week, our prompts are motivation and insect. Motivation and insect. That is what we are working with this week. And as always, if you are following along and sharing your projects on any social media outlet, please make sure that you're using the hashtag TBM 2025 weekly challenge so that I can find you on social media outlets. As you can tell, I am not feeling well, friends. It has been over a week since I have been out to my shed. I am here today. My watch says it's the 19th of July, so Saturday the 19th of July. You guys are going to see this tomorrow, Sunday the 20th. I have literally been in bed pretty much this entire week, with the exceptions of a couple appointments that I could not go to. Yeah, I am not well. So anyway, regardless, I'm here, friends. I'm here. I'm doing my best. I'm doing my best. Let's get this set aside here, and let's dive into today's prompts. Now, let me just show you my process, friends. So when I am looking at prompts, because my space is such a hot, stinking disaster, I know I have books, I have all sorts of things that I could look to try to find quotes and things like that. The reality is I don't know where most of that stuff is, okay? Pardon me. I don't know where it is. So what I do is I go on the internet and I search for quotes, and then I create myself a little Canva template and I print some out that speak to me. So these are the ones that I got today for this prompt. One says, without change, there would be no butterflies. I specifically was looking for motivational quotes featuring insects of some sort or whatever, just to try to combine the two prompts together. And so this is what I came up with. Just be yourself, which I always love that. You know, I am unabashedly myself. Take me or leave me. I don't really give two craps. But I am me. And so I'm always about just being yourself. Be true, be authentic, be who you are. And those who love you will flock to you. And those who don't can find people who they're more in tune to. It's all good. It's all good, people. Be yourself. Advice from a honeybee. Create a buzz. Sip life's sweet moments. Mind your own beeswax. Work together. Always find your way home. Stick close to your honey. And be yourself. The difference between who you are and who you want to be is what you do. And I loved that a lot. And then it shows the evolution of a butterfly there. But then, of course, the last one that I look up when I'm tired and I just can't stand to look at any more quotes is the one that I'm probably going to end up using because I love Henry David Thoreau. He is one of my favorite poets. Happiness is like a butterfly. The more you chase it, the more it will elude you. But if you turn your attention to other things, it will come and sit softly on your shoulder. Bingo! Just saying. Just saying. I love that. So that's the one I'm going to end up using after all of this. That's what we're going to do today, friends. So, I need to, one, cut this down and figure out what I'm going to do here. And, just like so. Almost like I was a pro, friends. I'm not. Not even close. Who am I kidding? Who am I kidding, my friends? Who am I kidding? Man, my Aunt Lynn and Uncle Curtis came last. So I woke up, I don't remember what day I filmed my video, if it was Friday or Saturday, and I said I just wasn't feeling good in last week's video. And then we had the PBR and on Saturday, and I just wasn't. I went, friends, I did go. I went, I stuck it out, I went. and did what I needed to do. Let me see if I have a mint out here. I do. And did the PBR thing on Saturday. Sunday, I still hadn't got up and did the tiny house because I just wasn't feeling it. Or Sunday. So Sunday I went up. Michaela helped me make the beds because she was here for the PBR. So she helped me make the bed and whatnot. And okay, perfect. And Monday I got up and I heavily drugged myself so that I could get through the day. Aunt Lynn and Uncle Curtis came, and man, by the time they went up to the tiny house, it was about like 10:30 that night. They had to be up to go to the airport, to leave for the airport by like 4:30 that morning. Aunt Lynn wanted to get there early, and I was supposed to take them. And by the time 10:30 rolled around, I was so sick when I got to bed, and my husband's like, "You're not taking them." He's like, "I will take them in the morning." He's like, you can't take them because when I get sick, I get sick. I'm down. I'm down. Usually if I get a cold, it turns into pneumonia, which lately has been turning into COVID the last several years. I mean, I think I've had COVID 4 times. And I've had all the antibodies and everything for it, but so yeah, he's like, "No, you're not going." I slept that day until 1:15. Michaela called at her lunch for her lunch, and that was the first time I woke up. Even my dog didn't wake up the whole time at all. Like, he just didn't even get up. And so yeah, and so I have literally slept for days, I feel like. Of course, I'm trying to get my art glitter glue to work, friends. Okay. Is it going to work? No. Of course it's not going to work. It's art glitter glue. Why? Why do I think these things are going to happen? Like, it's just going to miraculously change this one time. It's not. So anyway, I have not been out here. I haven't even been up to the tiny house to change the sheets or anything this week. Like, it's just I don't have anybody else coming for the tiny house unless some of you want to come visit anytime soon. So it's fine. It's fine. It can wait for me. It can wait for me, I tell you. Okay, so here is the page that we are going to be working in. Right here. It's a little chunky monkey because of everything that's on the back side of it, and that is okay. And then I cut down just a piece of neutral paper here, and we're going to just stick that on there using our fabulous Oohoo glue stick because it's what we do here, and I cut it oversized to fit on that other side as well. Hello, what do you got going on here? So yeah, so I feel like I'm gonna be turning the corner on not being sick, and the next day, like in the evenings, I start to feel pretty decent, and I'm like, okay, tomorrow's gonna be the day that I'm gonna be well. And then I go to bed and I wake up and I'm worse than I was the day before. It's like, what in the heck? I don't do well. I just don't. So yeah. So anyway, I have been on the struggle bus, friends, and I apologize because I have not made a video of any sort besides the challenge. It just is what it is. I'm going to try to do another video after this one. Because I'm working on some things, and for the retreat, our workshop retreat that I'm going to with Leslie at 507 Willow House Journals, and Donna from Twisted Paper Studios. I'm going to their journal retreat with my friend Carla Schmidt from Kalispell, Montana. And we are going in September to Oregon. So I need to do some Happy Mail stuff because we're doing like a Happy Mail exchange kind of thing when we're there. And so I have got to get off my you-know-what and get some of these projects done. And so, anywho, what I thought. So I know that this is my main theme here. This right here. But I want to do something on a background that's a little bit different. Oh, it's a good thing I didn't even remember that I had this bee here. So that's good that I changed to the butterfly versus the bee, because I already had a bee there, and that, I mean, it would have flowed, but that's okay. It's all good. Anyway, I thought I might decoupage the background featuring some butterflies. I love that. And so, yes, that's exactly what I'm going to do. I also had this one here. Let me just audition them, friends, because, you know, even though I picked the first one, let's audition the other one, because it might be a good contender as well. Listen, where'd my thing go? Hello, darling. Hello, darling. I'm so sorry, friends. I'm so sorry for my voice and my coughing and all of the other things. I mean, I don't dislike that either. And after I went through and found a bunch of die cut butterflies, then I wandered upon my little beautiful gift of butterflies from Maybeth. She says. Let us see, friends. Let us see. Let me audition this one more time here. And I still lean to the neutral piece of this, but I love the pop of color of the blue. Dang, why's it gotta be so hard? Why's it gotta be so hard? Why's it gotta be so hard? I'm gonna go this. I'm gonna go with this. And I'm gonna keep those two butterflies out because I like them, and I'm gonna set that one aside, and I'm gonna set all this aside, and I gotta clean myself off of space. Okay, set this aside with these. Okay, I'm gonna get it together, friends. All right, now I need my decoupage glue. I need my decoupage glue. Okay, I'm gonna have to make some more. I've got to make some more, my friends. All right, and then we need to separate our layers. So tell me, what's new in your guys' world? The PBR was good. It was a typical Livingston Classic PBR. Oh, WT, you know what? Look at me. That painter's tape just stripped that paper right off of there like it just didn't have a care in the world. It's all right, friends. It's all right. Okay, so I just take a piece of tape and it will just gently lift those layers right off. Easiest way to separate paper napkins, just saying. In case you wanted to know, that is my tip and trick of the day, friends. Tip and trick of the day. Okay, then I'm getting my little water brush here. Helps if you get some water into your water brush. And I am literally just going to rip this panel right out of here. It rips away just perfectly. And then we're going to just apply our gel medium, or our gel medium. Yes, you could use gel medium on this too. That would be just fine. We're going to use our, whatever this stuff is. Guys, when I am sick, since COVID, when I get sick, my brain does not function. It does not. I'm just saying. It does not. Okay, so we're going to just apply this only on the panel that we want to adhere it to, not onto the other page. Okay, and we want to make sure that it is fully covered so that when we lay it down, it will adhere perfectly. And then I want to line up the top so that I get that whole butterfly there. Press it down and then apply another thin layer starting at the center right over the top. But again, I want to make sure that I stay right on the edge, because I'm going to come in and peel that other side away with my water pen. And because I have so many fabulous napkins too, I just thought it was a great way to, and I have several with butterflies and several with bees, and so I had grabbed both before I made my 100% decision on what quote I was going to use here. All right, I think that is well stuck. Now I'm going to dry this off a bit. Love that. Love that so much. Love, love, love. You know, it does amaze me how a simple thing like just decoupaging a napkin or tissue or something over a page adds so much interest and texture and interest to, did I already say interest? You guys, seriously, please forgive me. I'm sorry. You can mute me today. It might be a good idea because my brain's just not working. But it really does add a lot to a background of a page. And if you've never decoupaged, get out a piece of white gift tissue paper, you know, plain white gift tissue paper, and your stamp sets, and stamp on your tissue paper. Just randomly stamp whatever stamps you have on your tissue paper. Plain white gift tissue paper. You can buy it at the dollar store. You can buy a bunch of white tissue paper for $1.25 at the $1.25 store. And use your rubber stamps and whatever color ink you have, and make your own tissue, printed tissue paper. And then all you need to make a decoupage medium is plain PVA white glue. Elmer's School Glue is what I use. Elmer's School Glue, 2 parts glue to 1 part-ish water to the consistency that you like. Makes the perfect decoupage medium. So it's super, super easy. All right, that is good and dry. And now we're just going to come in here, and I'm going to use a little ruler as a guide, just because I don't, in case for some reason I didn't get it down perfectly, I'm not going to hate myself for ripping it where I didn't want it to be ripped. But it should, yep, it should just rip just lovely right there. Okay. It was still a little wet down here in the corner, which I was afraid it would be. I had a little glop there that doesn't bother me. Doesn't bother me, friends. Now, I got to turn this whole mess around. Oh, hold the phone. Let's get the glue out of the way because Dion, you know, friends, you know Dion, and Dion will absolutely dump it across her desk, throw something into it, do something with it that should not have been did with it, because that's how Dion operates. She is a mess. Okay, now I'm just gonna, hello, scissors, trim off the bottom here. I mean, it would probably rip just fine too. I am on the struggle bus, friends. On the struggle bus. Okay. And this can go back with my other napkin, and it can be used for another project. This goes back where it belongs. Look at me putting things away. Look at me, friends. Just look at me. Okay. All right. So there we have the background of our page already ready. Look at it. Lovely. I'm going to take my nail file, sorry, and just smooth out that edge. Smooth along this edge. Smooth out down here. Okay, love it. And then I can re-ink just to bring that all back into focus. Love it. Love it, my friends. I love it. Okay, now we are going to put this on here. And I think I'm going to round the corners, and I think I may mat it just to give it a little bit more interest. Because I want to. I did see my dad last Friday. My dad and my mom. Maybe did I don't remember what day I did my video. I don't remember if I did my video on Saturday or if I did my video on Friday last week. I don't remember. But I did see my dad. And you guys, my dad is doing so freaking amazing. I am here to tell you my dad is doing amazing. He got... he had his heart surgery and he got a pacemaker. And we were all very, 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 very worried about that surgery. My dad doesn't do good for surgery. But I am here to tell you that surgery was I think it was honestly the easiest surgery my dad has ever had. And however, they wouldn't put him under. They would not put him under. He had to remain conscious during the surgery because anesthesia would have killed him. Or, I mean, not 100%, but the likelihood that he would have had serious complications because of anesthesia was huge. Absolutely huge. So they could not put him under. But I am telling you, night and day difference for that man. And we're all wondering, why didn't they do this before? Well, he's been too sick. He has been too sick. Gotta find my mark on here, friends. And my old eyes need the light. to be able to see where my mark is. Sorry, friends. And then where is my other mark? Man, Dion, could you use a better pencil, pen, whatever to make your mark here that is like the same color of what you're working with? There it is. There it is, my friends. I found it. I found it. Okay, now we're going to round these corners, and hopefully it matches. Yes, look at that. Love. Okay, love the brown on there. Just keeps everything tied together. Okay, I inked that. I need to ink this. So yes, and my mom is doing so much better. She is progressed from the walker to the... I must have done my video on Saturday, I think, because I feel like I talked about this in the last video. I don't know, friends. But she has progressed from a walker to a cane, and she is getting around great as well. So yeah, things are fabulous there. Okay, yeah, I love that. Okay. Going to open my book here and use this as my glue base. So yeah, everybody in the family is doing good. Michaela is doing great, and she's got some cookies to do this weekend. And my husband is doing good, working crazy busy as always. And then there's me, friends, and then there's me. And I don't like it when I'm not 100%, because I need to be 100% for those who are not 100%. I need to always be 100%. It's my job. It's my job in life. Okay. I love that. Okay, so that's where we're going to put it. We're going to just put it in there, my friends. And I know I'm looking here. I have not done a lot of anything major interesting since like the flag, but guys, I'm just telling you, you can see, you know, you can see how my life is. You can tell how I'm feeling by how I'm crafting. That is the truth. I love Henry David Thoreau. Let me know, do you have a favorite Thoreau poem? I have to think. I'd have to think about what my favorite Thoreau poem is. That's a good question. What is my favorite Thoreau poem? Gosh, there's so many. I can't think. I mean, he wrote a lot of essays. I don't think poetry was like his first thing, but yeah, anyway, regardless, whatever, Dion, just shut up and finish the page. Just saying. Okay. Thank you again, Maybeth, for these fabulous butterflies, because I literally, every time I use one, I love one. And look, I mean, I'm down only blue. I got to do a blue journal because I'm pretty much down to only the blue ones. I should have used blue. Do I want to add blue? Should I add a touch of color to this? Should I, friends? Scream, holler, yell, comment. Add the blue, lady. Add, oh, I don't dislike that. I mean, I love the neutral, but I don't dislike blue by any stretch of the imagination. So let's add the blue, friends. Let's just do it because we can, because we are able to do whatever we want to do with what we have to work with. So yes, I'm down to the nitty-gritty, Maybeth. I'm down to the nitty-gritty on my butterflies. Oh, I love that. Okay, we're adding, look, oh yes, because then, look, it brings the orange from over here to over here to over here. Guys, I am telling you, why is it that the end of the video is when I finally get my poop in a group and it all like comes together? And I just never know these things until like the very, very end. I don't make this up, friends. This just happens. These are the things that just happens, and things just come together for me. Why, art glitter glue? Why, for the love of all things holy, can you not just work when I ask you to? My gosh, it is so frustrating. Sorry, friends. Sometimes I just have to get it out and let him know how I feel about his incompetence as a fully functioning glue medium when I need him to glue. And I'm not going to fully put these down. I just want them to like kind of adhere. Look at that. Look at that layering. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Look at it. I'm telling ya. Genius, Maybeth. Genius. My grand dog must be out in the backyard because the cameras are going off like crazy. So he must be out in the backyard doing his dog things. Oh, Michaela's probably getting ready to go to the store to get all of her cookie things. She has to cookie. Because she has to cookie today. She's got cookies to make. I love that. I love it. I love those butterflies. Those butterflies are perfect, Maybeth. Thank you. Okay, now let's take a look here. God, Dion, put some crap back. You guys, I am such a messy Marvin crafter. Okay, where does this go? This goes here, and this goes here, and this goes here. And this goes like this, and so then this comes in like this, and this, guys, this accordion is chunky. It's chunky. Oh, look at it. I like it. But now, do I want to add a blue or an orange over here? We didn't add anything here because we didn't know what we were going to do here. But we could. Or do I want to just leave it? I don't know. Guys, I'm kind of feeling like leaving it. You know, okay, hold this thought. How long have I been on here? Oh, I've been on here for 33 minutes. Excuse me, friends. Excuse me. Okay. Now, a part of me is saying, if I put these two together on here, create a little charm. Guys, I'm going to do it. I'm doing it right now. You're going to watch it right now as it's unfolding in my brain. Art Glitter Glue, I'm serious. If you do not work right now, I might have to pitch you right out the dang window. Okay, we're going to do this, friends. we are going to do this as if I know what I'm doing, okay? This is as if I know what I'm doing here. We're taking 2 butterflies that are the same-ish. Pretty dang close. Maybeth is a good cutter. Maybeth is a good cutter, friends. Okay, get the glue that I just stuck down here on my desk. Put this one back. I need more butterflies. I need more butterflies. Maybeth, if you're watching, do you love me? You don't have time to do no damn butterflies. Don't you be for even thinking about doing butterflies for me, because you don't have time for this. That was selfish and rude. I am so sorry. Don't even think about it. Do you understand me? Don't even just pretend like that did not even just come out of my mouth. Anyway, I have loved the heck out of them, and I have enjoyed using each and every one of them. Okay, let's see. Oh, I love that. Okay, now, then this, my friends, art, go back. Get the lid back on art. Okay, man, I've got a mess because I just had a brain start, and okay, now I have this colored one that I like that would tie everything in, and let's see. I also have orange, which I like. So let's get both of those out, and hold the phone. Hold the phone. Let's add some more stuff there. Because why not? You know me, I like to add all the chunk. Oh, I have that one too. I like it. But I like to add all the chunk on my pages here. We could also, oh, I got a rip in my bag. Now, depending on if we do silver or if we do gold, I would like a more brassy one though, I think. Do I have a little brassy one? I don't like the look of that one. It's not the vibe I'm going for. It's not the vibe. I mean, I don't know. It could work. Okay. Now, let us see. Let us see here, friends. Now that I have all the things out, all the things are out on my desk in front of me. I got a gold, a brass, and a silver, and I need some, you know what's it, to like attach it all to here. That's the thing. I gotta attach it to something. Okay, I gotta pause you because I don't know what I have, so I need to pause you for a second, not stop. Okay, I found all the things, friends. I found all the things. I found this spool of ribbon, which was right here on my desk. That, like, seriously is perfect. And then I found this piece that is, I hand dyed. It's a piece of sari silk, and I hand dyed it. That I also love and goes really well with the butterflies. And then I found a piece of blue velvet. I found some blue chiffon. I found some blue lace. Man, why? Why do I have to find all the things that are fabulous? Let's do this piece. And now the question is, where? Where do I want this to go? Do I want it? I think I want it to go at the top. And I want to do, of course, finger ruffles, because why not? Because, you know, y'all watch me struggle with my finger ruffling. So let's do this. And let's try to finger ruffle a little bit in here. Down, let's just cut off a bit here. And see what I can create here. What kind of a disaster I can make in a finger ruffle. Here we go. Oh my gosh, it's 12:30 today already. Good Lord, how does, I don't know how time flies so fast. It just does. It does in my world. Okay. Listen, I just need you to stick, okay? That's all I'm asking. Is just try to stick, all right? Because I should have known better than to attempt something like this when I'm feeling like I'm feeling. Because it shouldn't be difficult, but it is, because my mental capacity isn't at its best. Okay, come on. I just need you to focus. I should have not done this. I should not have done this. Listen. Listen, could you just like, come on here, do this. I'm gonna make it work, friends. I'm gonna make it work if it kills me. Okay? And then I'll ruffle up the bottom end here. I'm sure that there is probably some much better, more scientific way of making a finger ruffle, but friends, this is me. This is me crafting, okay? Now here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to heat these up, and I am going to try to make this like stick. Dry and stick. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make them dry and stick. Now those clips are going to be hot, and I don't have like oven mitts or anything out here because, hello, it's a craft shed. Even though I probably should have oven mitts in a craft shed. Who has oven mitts in their craft shed? Anybody else have oven mitts in their craft space? I'm going to need oven mitts in order to take these clips off of my thing. What was I thinking, guys? What was I thinking? I don't know. I don't know. I wasn't, okay? I just wasn't. Now I got to find a, like... Don't touch. Don't touch. Hot. Baby wipes for the win. Hot. Okay. Oh, look at me go. Look at me go, friends. Cute. A little finger ruffle. Now, which one do we like best? I like this one. So then that is a gold of some sort. We'll just go straight up gold. Oh, and then I need to pop a little hole in here. Get down. Oh, I dropped my butterfly. Guys, I dropped the butterfly. Come back. Come back. Coop, you don't need to go outside, sweet pea. You're good. You just stay right here. Oh my God, where did it go? Oh Lord, have mercy. It went way under the desk. Oh, down here on my knees. You do not need to go outside. You're not going outside. Please, please, please lay down. You don't need to go outside. It's not necessary. Okay, so we are going to go with this. then this, then this. Cute. And we're going to dangle it off the edge here, like so. Okay, friends, we're calling it. We're calling it a project completed for the day. Listen, why am I on the struggle bus? Okay, here we go. Here is our page. Oh my gosh. Just look. Love it. Happiness is like a butterfly. The more you chase it, the more it will elude you. But if you turn your attention to other things, it will come and sit softly on your shoulder. Henry David Thoreau. And so we have our insects, which are butterflies. And which, isn't that the saddest thing? I just have to say before I close, isn't it the saddest thing that a butterfly is an insect? That's just wrong to me. Wrong. Butterflies need to be a category all their own. I don't know. Maybe that's wrong. Maybe a butterfly isn't even an insect, and maybe I just screwed up this whole thing. Oh my God. All right, down the rabbit hole. Here we go. Anyway, prompts, week 30 for July 20th, 2025. Motivation and insect. And here we are, my friends. That is what I have to offer for today. So I hope you guys are well. I hope that you continue to find time to do the things that bring you joy. And I just, as always, cannot thank you enough for the time that you spend here checking in on me and commenting and sharing and doing all the things that you do to continue to keep my channel out there. So thank you, friends. Until next time, take care, be well. We'll see you all soon. Bye-bye.